Good morning everybody. We are back to our 6 o'clock start. Welcome to the last day of Vlogtober. It is Monday the 31st of October. It is 6:30, just gone 6:30 in the morning. I have made my breakfast. I've got a bacon bagel. I have made my lunch. I've got Cajun pasta salad, 2 Slimming World quiches and some carrot sticks. That's not all for lunch. The Slimming World quiches are little mini ones and carrot sticks are to eat as snacks. Yeah, as I say, it's a fairly gentle start back to the term anyway. Off to a training morning, then some online stuff this afternoon. It's my husband's birthday, so I said I'd buy him a cake from the bakery. I've got Slimming World this afternoon, let's hope. Because apart from Friday night, when obviously I was not following the Slimming World plan, apart from that, I've been following the plan all week. So I'm really, really hopeful that they'll still have a loss. But we should have to wait and see. And knitting-wise, I'm going to maybe get a few rows of the Cable Magoria blanket done now, while I eat my breakfast and drink my coffee. I must take socks with me, must make sure that I've got socks with me to take to Slimming World to knit on. An hour or two on the Fair Isle vest. It's going on really well. I split for the neckline last night, got a good amount done, knitted to the point where my brain started to get really confused, and I was like, right, leave it, because there's been a few times when I've made mistakes and had to rip back a couple of rows, which is really soul destroying. So I'll show you the progress on that later on. See you later. Hello, so how are we doing? It is 2:45. I did my morning till 1 o'clock at another school this morning, which went fine, all good. Come home, I've had some lunch, and now I'm in the office doing some schoolwork. Probably got an hour or so worth of work, maybe an hour and a half. Gonna get that done. So it's 2:45, so I'm hoping I'll have finished work for 4:30. Then I'm going to go to Slimming World, and then we can do some knitting. So advents, all the advents have now gone, yay. They've all been posted, and the tracking numbers, I just need to input the tracking numbers into the system. And yes, then it's time to, thank you by the way, yeah, I was gonna say now it's time to think about next year. Thank you, some people have already made some suggestions and comments about the Mystery Club next year. And at the moment I am thinking maybe Victorian Gothic. You don't always have to go dark with Gothic either. Somebody else had suggested Bronte Sisters, which got me thinking about Wuthering Heights, and of course Wuthering Heights is a nice Gothic novel as well. And so yeah, at the moment I am thinking maybe Victorian Gothic, and as I say, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go all dark and moody with everything. So yeah, some kind of Victorian Gothic theme is a definite possibility. So yes, thank you for your ideas with that. Let me know if you have more ideas, or if you think Victorian Gothic is a good way to go. I'm thinking Jekyll and Hyde, Frankenstein. Technically Frankenstein's probably not Victorian, it was probably a tiny bit earlier. But so anyway, Frankenstein, Jekyll and Hyde, Wuthering Heights. I'm sure I can think of some others. Mine's gone. Oh, Professor? Would that count? Not the Professor. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure I can think of others. Just my mind's gone dead right now. Blank. Castle of Otranto. Did I say Dracula? Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe, The Telltale Heart. Right, well, yes, it's got me thinking. So whether I can think of 12 good ones to use though, but Charles Dickens wrote a short story as well, The Signalman, set on a train, well, set by a train, which is quite dark and gothic. I can think of quite a few short stories. It's how much do other people know. The other thing that occurred to me was, you know, classic school texts. So things like Lord of the Flies, which I love, some classic Shakespeare, but sort of like Lord of the Flies and Spectacles, Blood Brothers, sort of classic texts that people might have studied for GCSEs or O levels. Of Mice and Men, To Kill a Mockingbird. So those are some other ideas as well. So yes, classic school texts is one idea, or Gothic Victorian is another. I'm also thinking with Gothic Victorian as well, don't have to just go with books. I could go with some poetry as well. Right, anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you, bye. Hello. So, it's the last day of Vlogtober. I don't know about whether I'm going to do Vlogmas or not yet. Can't decide. But one thing I wanted to show you, this was something actually that I had planned to try and do during half-term week, but it never happened. In the end of the summer holidays, I bought from the works this box. It was when they had a sale on their some of their items, and this is a box of 25 little drawers, and my plan was that this would make a lovely advent calendar box. I'm going to be honest and say I'm not sure that my advent calendar stuff will fit into it, but I have got another swap calendar coming that might fit into that. So I bought this box, and I'm not very good at painting, so rather than painting it, I also got from the works this beautiful pad of Christmas papers. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. So my plan is, and I'm still planning on doing this before the beginning of December, is to glue some of these beautiful papers onto this box, kind of decoupage style. And it's even somewhere in here, yeah, look at this, it's even got advent numbers. So I'm hoping to make this a project at some point between now. There's another, I don't know if those are the same, actually, no, I think those are different ones. So my plan is, between now and the beginning of December, to decorate this box, with beautiful Christmassy, wintry scenes. I also got this ribbon as well to put on it. So it's not something that I have managed to get done over October, so hopefully something I'll do in November. I might show it on the podcast if I get it done. But yeah, but I just thought I would suggest that to you. I think you can get stuff like this as well at Hobbycraft. So I got it at the range. I think I paid £18 for all of that stuff because I got it in a sale, in the sale at the end of the summer. So that is a project that I hope to get done. They also had, I just love, I do really love this range called Santoro, and again I got that at a reduced price, and it's a decoupage pack and Christmas themed. Not sure, I don't think I'll be using it with the Advent particularly, but I couldn't resist buying it anyway. It's got some beautiful papers in it and things, so maybe a couple of people might get special Christmas cards made from this. Yeah, you've got the card to do these Christmas cards, for example. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited now and looking at it to do that, but I don't know when it's going to get done because this weekend is going to be crazy busy. This weekend, first weekend of November, I've got to dye the Mystery Club, go up to see Eloise in York, so that will be, yeah, that weekend. The following weekend we're going to university, visit with Amelia, and the weekend after that I've got an examiner conference as well. So next 3 weekends in November, so who knows if that will get done. Let's hope so anyway. Alright, see you later. Bye. Well folks, I think this will be one of the last bits for Vlogtober today, and well, for this year. It is 5:15. I'm just waiting for Amelia to come off the bus from college, pick her up. I'm going to go home and have a takeaway for my husband's birthday. But the last thing I wanted to say about was the Cable Magoria blanket. If you are doing that knit along, and I know a few of you are, Stylecraft have just released today the information that they got the yardages or the amount of wool wrong, the number of balls needed for the Monarch colourway, which is the one that I'm doing. So the orange, the whiskey colour, you need 3 balls, not 2. And the excuse me, the Esk colour, which is the purple, you also need 3 balls. Now that's only for that particular colourway, because that uses the Highland Heathers colour, the Highland Heathers Aran, which is obviously shorter in length for some reason. Apparently the other packs are right. So if you're doing the Monarch colourway, you are going to need either to do a shorter blanket, or you need more of the orange and the purple, the whiskey and the Esk. I have just ordered, well, I've just phoned up the wool shop that I got my original pack from, and thankfully they have still got those colours in the same dye lot, and they've put 2 aside for me, and I'm going to get that ordered tonight. So that is a bit annoying. Stylecraft have kind of apologised, but yeah, you know, I've been kind of pushing that and sort of saying about doing cals and how much cals are fun. When something like that happens though, that's not so much fun. Oh, light's gone off. So anyway, that is me pretty much checking out. Thank you for all the love and support. I will actually just do one last little video. Actually, when I get home, I will video where I have got to with the vest as a last check-in with that. And then that will be it. So thank you for all your support. Thank you to everybody who has sent messages, who have subscribed because of Vlogtober, who have left any comments. I am going to go live. I'm going to do the draw for the pumpkin. The closing date for the pumpkin draw is going to be the 12th of November. The closing date for the pumpkin draw is going to be the 12th of November. Okay, so you need to email me by midnight, 12th of November, or and I will do the draw live on Sunday the 13th of November. So yeah, look out for that. Okay, that is it. All right, bye for now. So yeah, this is the last update on Vlogtober for the farewell vest. So last night I carried on knitting up to here, then I reached a point where my brain just wasn't working anymore. So I'm not sure where you saw it up to, but you see I've split for the front, and I think I've got about that much more to do. For the first part, and got to do the same on this side, but should have the front finished in the next couple of days. Sorry, I keep putting my hand over there. Should have the front finished in the next couple of days. So look out for it on Instagram. I'll be recording a podcast this weekend as well, so I'll show where I've got to on it with that as well. And just to clarify then, yeah, the pumpkin, if you spotted it every time, then get your email entries in by Saturday the 12th of November. And if you've missed some, go back and have a look and spot that pumpkin. So yeah, so this is it now, the end of Vlogtober. Thank you so much for everybody who has liked it, supported it and joined in with it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I'll see you next time. Bye.